Hey guys, welcome back. Mike Espo, and I just want to show you a little interesting fact about these two cars. This is the jerry rig that I made this gasser out of right there. But let me show you something here that I found out. Another car. So here's the jerry rig, and here's a 64 Chevy Nova Wagon with the big E on it, I guess for Espo. I don't know what Mattel was thinking, but I found that pretty funny. Anyway, let's crack this open. Let's just move the gasser out of the way. Check this out. The jerry rig and the art car are the same exact cars. Watch this. Except if you raise this up, there you have it. The fronts are identical. The grills are identical. The glass is yellow in the art car, and the blue glass is in the gasser. Go to the back, and they're identical. So, believe it or not, when I was a kid about 8 years old, there was an old man on my block who had this car, the 64 Nova in a wagon, and it was beat up, and had a straight 6 in it, and the guy always repaired it. Kept it running for his family. It was a cool car, just like this one, but without the psychedelic E on it. Anyway, so I cracked this open. Let's drill it out, and let's see if we can make it into an old man's car. Let's see what we can do. Let's get the drill and get to work. Okay, so there's the car. There's the interior in purple. Yellow glass. This glass even has windshield wipers in it. Chassis, blue and yellow wheels. Don't ask me why. And there's the car. Let's get the paint off. Let's get to it. So as you can see, we have the paint remover on it, and let it sit for a couple of seconds. Always do this in a ventilated garage or workshop where you can breathe. I'll be right back. Okay, believe it or not, still waiting for the paint to come off this car. I don't know what Hot Wheels or Mattel put on this, but I did it once, twice, and now this is the third time. I even put some steel wool to it. As you can see inside, paint is still there. Be right back. Okay guys, we're back. Got one little red spot right there, but the car is stripped. Little red spot there we'll get with the steel wool. Okay, all the paint's off. Let's start turning it into a 1964 old man's car. Here we go. So far, I made one door open up on the passenger side. I'm not sure if I'm going to try the other door on the back side. On the driver's side. We'll see, but this is what I got so far. I used my Dremel. I'll be right back. So if you can see what I did right here, to do the same thing on the door that side, I'm doing this side. And I'm going to cut the pillar off right there. And I made a little slit here to open this door. So I had to take out the JB weld just to fix that post a little bit. As you could see, I have that door open a little bit and this door open a lot, and I cut out the interior inside of here. The interior is gone, so I'm waiting for the JB to weld, and then I'm going to paint the interior a white color. As you can see, that's what I'm up to. Turning it into an old man's car. So this is the interior and the bottom of the chassis, and this is the body. I'm trying to get a good picture of the body before priming. It's the best shot I can give you. Sorry guys, that's it there. Okay, be right back. And this is what I'm up to. That's the body primed, the chassis primed, and the interior primed. Okay guys, so welcome back. This is what we started with, so let me show you what I'm up to so far. That's my primed interior with the little piece cut out for open door. And then that's the primed base. I'm going to paint the front gray and the back gray. And just so you can see it, here's the car with the driver's side door open and the passenger side door open. That's where we stand now. I'm going to do a little sanding to it and pick out the color. That's a better shot. Okay, be right back. So what I did was I had to cut the interior glass into two pieces because I did shorten the frame just a touch, the body just a touch. So using the Dremel, I'd cut it there and there. Now I'm ready to prime the body. So I've never done this part before, but I've seen other guys do it. I'm taking this little piece of tape and I'm going to put it right here on the front of the body, like so. Because I want to leave just that small patch. There we go. Of paint out because I am making this into an old man's car, and I want that to look like it's faded when I paint it. So I'm going to put a strip here, and maybe back here. And I'm going to get to doing that now. I'm using the blue tape. So I'll be right back. Okay, so that's where I put the blue tape, where it would fade naturally. A little piece back there, a little piece in the front. And the car was red underneath all that crazy paint. So I'm going to paint it a light red, I think. I'll be right back. I also going to paint the front bumper a dull gray and the back bumper a dull gray. And that's it painted lightly. I'm going to let it dry, and then I'm going to scuff it up a little bit. So there's the car, and that's as close as I can get to the original red. Okay, so here's the interior. I did it in silver, grayish, with a little light brushing of black. And there's the front bumper, you can see is dull, a dull gray. The back bumper is a dull gray. And I did the wheels over in black and silver. And here's the body. The body's in the red without all the crazy paint on it. And when it dries, I'll pull off the parts where the tape is, and I'll dull it up a little bit. I'll give it a little rust effect around the wheel wells. Be right back. So here you have it, guys. My 64 Nova Wagon old man's car. Black interior. Worn out paint the way I remember it. The doors open, all beat up, special custom. Rust on the quarter panels, the whole 9 yards. Give me 1 minute, I'll put the car next to it. There you go. I hope the way you like the way the doors came out. I kept the interior and the yellow glass. And I made some paint worn on the front and the hood, and I put some rust in it. And it rolls. There you have it that way. The door open. Passenger door open. Let me put it back on. Well, I hope you like this old man build. It reminds me of a car that a guy had in my neighborhood. And it was always broken down. Well, thanks for watching. Leave your comments below. I'd like to know what you think about the open doors and how the car came out. God bless. Please subscribe. Mike Espo.